What up, family? Got on supporting Dad's Been Mary. Today is Freaky Friday or Freedom Friday in my city, Chicago, April the 28th, 2023. Jaguar Wright went hard body on P. Diddy and Mary J. Blige. All this, what I'm about to say, is based on true events pertaining to myself being a originator of rap since the age of 8, 1975, and standing up for myself at the age of 6 in 1973 for being a child abuse victim. And I go hard body to try to, get people to hear my story. But of course, my words fall on deaf ears, but people have used my story up, since I spit my child abuse rap at the Evergreen Plaza Mall in my city, Chicago, on 95th and Western. They had like a little studio in there, and I went in there and you know, rap my child abuse rap. And I also allowed my youngest sister, my youngest niece, Dion Nelson, aka DD, to hear it when I was 17 years old and she was about 12 years old. And she laughed because she recognized game. I didn't understand how important this was going to be, and she probably was a little naive at the time, but still had a better understanding of what was going on as far as being, you know, city slick and deviant, devilish, I should say. Um, yeah, so I spat the rap at a mall, and they said Mary J. Blige was discovered at a mall. All they did was trail me and stuff and came up with a storyline. I didn't realize that Uptown Records was in my city, Chicago, in Uptown. Yeah, get off on Wilson. You'll find it. You understand? I made sure I gave my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors, plus one song to the Africans in that neighborhood also. Um, this is really important. After getting railroaded May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarming a police officer, something I did not do, on Devon and Clark, because they wanted, try to get rid of me or whatever and stuff, keep the lie going. People are nervous because, I'm aware of what's going on now a lot more than I was in 2008. Yeah. Um, I was on my way to a gospel fest. Now, in 1995, backtrack a little bit, I gave Oprah Winfrey my story again to the sound of music when I was 28 years old. And, my voice to the Martin Luther King speech also. Now, on the radio around that time, it was Mary J. Blige, the song I'm Going Down. Now, her and P. Diddy best friends or whatever the case may be. And, they still trying to hold each other up. And to fast forward, I became homeless again after 2016 when they got mad because I was staying sober at an AA meeting, the mustard seat in my city, Chicago. And on Mother's Day, May 8th of 2016, they took me to the 1st District Police Station, had me sleeping on the floor, took me to the Cook County Jail. They shot me up with all kind of drugs. I believe it was cancer. I've been fighting it ever since then. And, they let me go after they robbed me at the police station, you understand, of some real good money and stuff, real talk. I just, I couldn't get an apartment and stuff. So, I was trying to save up for an apartment or whatever and stuff, figure out my life or whatever after they ruined it. But they robbed me at the police station because, I guess they want me out here bad or whatever and stuff. Long story short, I'm walking around and I'm, homeless, and I'm going down State Street in my city, Chicago. And I see a 40 ounce of a beer, not open. And, I think it was Miller's. And I just kept going, right? And then I went to 39th and Persian in my city, Chicago, on State Street. And it started raining. And there was this paper guy, this older guy, he out there now, at the Dawson, in front of the Dawson Institute on 39th and Persian. And, he was by his paper stand. And I'm on the corner of 39th. And it started raining, but it not rain on me. So when they say, it rained, when it rained on it, no. And it was about 10 feet away. And I noticed it. I also thought I seen Mary J. Blige in a truck. I could be wrong, But this is what makes me believe that, it may have been her, because when I came in this area where I'm at, 6210 South Kent Park Avenue, Chicago, 60637, Kenwood area, you know, this trap building, they keep telling, trying to get me railroaded and tricked off the street and killed and stuff, right? So I'm on my way back, and I'm on a bus. Well, I was on the train, and this guy was following me, and they had cheated me out of some money at the Jordan liquor store, on 63rd. And, I told him, and I had the receipt, and the guy that followed me off the train followed me in the store, and then he followed me on the bus. And I said, Dad, man, is you following me? And then he tried snapping and stuff. And it was MaryJ.'s birthday. I believe it was in 2018. Her birthday is January 11th, I think it is. And, he tried to bust my head with a 40 ounce, but it didn't break. And I picked it up. And by this time, he off the bus, and he's standing in front of a wall. If he had not ducked, he would have got bust upside his head. For real, that's how hard I threw it. Long story short, he didn't get back on that bus. You understand what I'm saying? Because, hey, I'm fighting for my life. So y'all out there doing the most and stuff, Jaguar Wright, she pretty much, she was in the industry. She know about all of it. So I'll put it in the description of this video. Long story short, though, if they are really affected about something, they'll change it or tear it down. Now, Evergreen Plaza, where, I spat my child abuse rap, they have changed it around. It used to be a mall. Now it's just individual stores and stuff. So that's what the enemy does. They, start changing stuff or tearing it down. And that's what they're doing in my city, Chicago, trying to, tear it down or whatever. Now, they said my mother, MaryJ Wright, who allegedly supposed to have died March 23rd of 2000. I never knew exactly how, but then I went and got the birth certificate. I believe it was in 2016 before they railroaded me again. And, it read asphyxiation. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning somebody choked her out and stuff. Now, I don't think she died in 2000. I think, though, they thought they was going to kill me, and they probably did kill her in 2016. You understand what I'm saying? Because when they had me on the psych ward in 2016, they was trying their best to get me to go off, but I would not go off. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, if you're going to kill me, you're going to kill me. They thought with 19 years of sobriety at the time that I would fight. And if they took my money, I would fight. But I never fought because I knew they was trying to kill me. And I'm like, if you're going to kill me, you're going to kill me. In 1996, after I gave my story, like I said, to Oprah Winfrey again, which I gave it to her at first time, at the age of 17 in 1984, she was working at AMC Chicago, whatever and stuff, before they changed it to the Oprah Winfrey Network or whatever, or Oprah Winfrey Show or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? In 86, you got to be a real Oprah fan to know what time it is or whatever. But, yeah, you have to excuse me because I'm freestyling all this, and I'm not a professional, but I am your ghetto news reporter, so, hang in there with me. Long story short, basically they just want my rap money. We all could have been billionaires. The way I figured it out, yeah, we all could have been billionaires because it was in our inheritance. That's how hard we worked and stuff, but they couldn't forgive themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So as a result, I'm still going through hell. They still trying to railroad me. Everywhere I go, trouble follows me. Now, Blige had a mall on Lawrence. In the mall, she had like a little storefront or whatever and stuff. I caught up with all that. Now, they got an M.J.B. on Stony Island, not too far from where I'm at. You understand what I'm saying? 6210 South Kent Park Avenue, Chicago, North 60637, apartment 308. I am not hard to find. So she got like a nail shop they trying to come up. And Martin Luther King said, if you go back to business as usual, you'll be in for a rude awakening. I woke up at 4:10. I screenshot it. And it turned to 4:11, and it was 83%. At 4:11, the battery on my phone, but when I woke up at 4:10, it was 82%. And everybody know my favorite number is 10. Long story short, when I was carrying a gun back in the day, I was trying to get a new gun, and they gave me they say, hey, check this out at Chuck Dalton's gun shop, a real fucking gun shop. I had a gun card and everything. And they said, check out this here. It was a 38 Smith & Wesson. you know, and he said it's cheap. I said, okay, no problem. You know, I play along sometimes just to see where things gonna go. So you gotta remember, people grew up in the projects. I ain't grew up in the projects. I grew up, you know, foster homes, this, that, and the third, or whatever and stuff, you know. And you know, a lot of stuff go down. And I like to know how Mary J. Blige got that scar on her face or whatever and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And then they try to railroad real people and stuff. Real people get railroaded every day, right? That's what Lil Kim said in her song "Slipping." Now, I ain't never slipping, but sometimes you gotta throw yourself under the bus to catch the ones that's driving. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. That's trying to kill you. So that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm just coming back to let people know that I I don't know nothing about Jaguar Wright, but she know a lot about y'all. So, you know, hey, you trying to railroad me one last time? Whatever happened to me happened to you, y'all. So this is for my higher power. This is for my mama if she did get choked out. This is for the people who never made it because y'all keep lying. All y'all had to do was tap out. I told them in 95 that I was going to give my book away. If I had to, I did. I made it real simple and y'all still didn't care. So, you know, I don't care no more either. You understand what I'm saying? Mary J. Blige, just for the record, P. Diddy would throw you under the bus before it's over with. You know what I mean? I used to like your music and stuff, but you did too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm a girl, you know what I mean? For real. And you out there, you know, looking like a hoochie mama and stuff in front of these young girls, you know, I had respect for you back in the day. Now you just looking desperate and shit, to tell you the truth. So break the balls, flip the Bible. This is 1 Kings chapter 8. What's the chances of me doing the same thing? I did a video with Kurt Franklin yesterday and flipped it to the same thing. I am the originator rap since the age of 8, 1975. There go the warning again. May 31st, I got railroaded. There you go right there. You understand what I'm saying? I need my house built. It's looking real bad for you. And when you flip it, you know, it's a long, you know what I mean? I'm sick of it, okay? I'm sick of this story. It's too long. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Because lightning does strike in the same place twice sometimes. And it could be a good thing or a bad thing. All you got to do is tell the truth. Anything happened to me, my higher power will get you. Yep. I like that song you did, though. Just Fine. That's a good song. I like it. Now, this is the 2. This is the 3. And this is the 10. That's 15. You see the red, white, and blue up in there? I am the American dream come true. I am the manifestation of the Martin Luther King. That's why I put my voice, you know, to the Martin Luther King speech in 1995 on one of them 3 cassette tapes that I gave to the streets to open that people know for sure. And I know y'all heard it. And your ego shrunk. And y'all prepared, you know, to take advantage of me and stuff. But God ain't gonna allow it to happen. Now, if you keep bothering me, because everywhere I go, trouble follows me, God will get you. And that's the truth. So if I'm gang banging, I'll be 56 years old this year, 2023, May 25th. I was born 1967. That's 5 and 6. That's Bloods and Crips, right? If I'm a bang for me and my higher power. Now, I don't know what you into, Mary and P. Diddy, but I know nothing happens in this world by mistake. Real talk. Step your game up, haters. I wake up winning, not pretending. And with that, this will get on this point on Dash 20 minute lead. Peace.